In 2010, I read an article about a reverse teaching model. The article described it as flipping the classroom. Because the school I was teaching at was academically driven and rigorous, I thought my students could benefit from this new form of blended learning and set about flipping my classroom.
This is a classroom. The teacher stands at the front, and the students watch and listen. You'll recognize this because it's probably how you were taught and how your parents were taught before you. But there are a lot of problems with this approach to teaching. You see, not all students learn at the same speed, so some get left behind. And while some students learn better by listening, others may learn better by doing. This means that teachers can't always do the best job they can. But there is another way. The flipped classroom addresses these problems and makes learning more personal. First, the teacher makes a video that delivers the content they'd usually teach in class. Then they share it online with students who can watch it before the next lesson. This leaves the teacher free to spend class time leading activities that help students apply the knowledge. Students can rewind and re-watch a video as many times as they like and come back to class with questions for the teacher. So keeping up with the class is no longer an issue. Students can access the video at any time using mobile devices, giving them the ability to learn more independently. Instead of sitting and listening, students can spend class time applying knowledge in more practical ways. And teachers are free to spend their time working with students and giving them individual support and attention. The flipped classroom model is already making a difference to students and teachers worldwide, so get involved. Discover more at flippedinstitute.org and become part of the movement.
Flipping my classroom and using a form of blended learning allows my students to learn economic content at home by watching my video notes as many times as they feel necessary. The students are able to access my videos via the course Moodle site, and the videos are always available to them whenever they need them. This way, the student can learn at their own pace. Using this method of blended learning allows the traditional homework and other coursework to be done in class with me, allowing me to monitor the students' progress and answer any questions that they might have. This way, teacher interaction is more personalized, creating a more guided learning instead of just lecturing. Ultimately, the flipped classroom model allows me to use class time more efficiently. As you can imagine, it took me quite some time to create video notes for all of my units in advanced placement micro and macroeconomics. Over 30 separate videos in total, a little over 4 hours of combined lecture notes. I was able to first use the flipped classroom model in my 2012-2013 academic year, and I have been monitoring and measuring its evidence ever since. As you can see from the data collected over the past 3 years, the assessment results are slightly mixed, comparing academic year 2012-2013 to 2014-2015. However, the average student score for the AP Microeconomics exam from academic year 2012-2013 to 2014-2015 have increased by 8.25%, and the average student score for the AP Macroeconomics exam from the same academic years have also increased by 2.6%. Despite the fluctuations in student assessment scores, the increased amount of teacher-student interaction and the decreased amount of time the student spends a night on economics homework far outweighs the slight deviations of assessment scores.